this David B. Boomer?
Speaking.
David, do you consider yourself a faithful Christian?
Wait a minute. Is this one of those dumb telephone surveys, or worse, one of those televangelist solicitations? Listen, pal, I am very busy right now, and I don't have time to answer your idiotic questions.
No, this is not a survey, Dave. This is the Lord calling you. I haven't heard from you for years and years. In fact, I haven't heard from you since you were 12 years old. You're 35 now, so that makes it 23 years since I have received any kind of communication from you at all. I just thought I would call and see how your faith is doing these days.
Right. This is God, and I'm Bugs Bunny. Come on, tell me the truth. Who are you really, and what's your scam?
No scam, Dave. I really am the Lord your God.
Well, now listen. God doesn't use the phone to talk to people. That surely must be a violation of the Federal Interstate Communications Act, some violation of the separation of the church and state, some violation of something. Besides, God just doesn't need to use the phone.
Settle down, Dave. Your blood pressure is going off the charts. Now, how do you know so much about what I do and don't do?
Well, I just know these things. I just know that God can't go around bugging people's phones. Even the CIA can't do that. Well, I mean, at least they're not supposed to.
I am not bugging your phone, as you put it. I am calling you on the phone.
Besides, absolutely no one believes that God is a woman.
Well, at least now you're settling down to facts. You were right. I'm not a woman.
Now, at least you're making some sense.
But I'm not a man either.
Well, whoa, wait a minute. Penalty flag? 15 yards. I tell you, everybody, absolutely everybody I know knows you're a man.
Well, now, David, I'm not surprised that you are having trouble dealing with this. The fact is that the way people hear me depends on a lot more on how they listen and how I speak. I just wanted to call and see how your faith is these days. What church do you and your family attend?
Church? Listen, God, or whoever you are, we just don't go to church. If you were really God, you would know what our life is like. I work 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and my wife works outside the home. And we have 2 children to raise, and I tell you, we're so busy during the week that Sundays, it's the only day we get to get caught up on all the work at the house. But there's just no way we can go to church. We're just way too busy.
You don't need to talk to me about busy, Dave. I created the world in just 6 days. Talk about busy weeks. But I still had time to rest on the 7th day. It's not good for you or your wife or your children to always be rushing around busy, 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 and take no time to talk with me. I guarantee that you will be a lot happier if you would take time for me. I can provide you with a whole list of references. People who could be more than happy to tell you that Sunday mornings spent with me are worth more than trimmed yards, waxed car, or money in the bank.
I can't believe I'm having this conversation. Sorry about that. I cannot believe I'm having this conversation. I'm standing here talking to the phone, talking to God knows who.
Yes, Dave.
Okay. For the sake of the discussion, let's just talk about the church for a minute. I suppose it would be good for my children to go to church, and I would like them to have the same good experiences in Sunday school that I had. Church would be good for my wife, too. Heaven knows she needs it to go. She needs to learn to be more loving, forgiving, and unselfish. And besides, she's been saying ever since Sarah was born that we should go back to church. Hey, did you catch that name? Sarah? We didn't just pull that name out of the air, you know. We thought it would be good to name her after the wife of one of Jesus' disciples.
Abraham.
Huh?
Abraham. Sarah was Abraham's wife.
Whatever. We did get the name out of the Bible. That says something for us and our faith, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Jesus, cut me some slack, would you?
Remember, Dave, I'm God, not Jesus. You admit that you haven't had much time for church. I respect your honesty. I am very delighted to know that you will make a sincere effort to go to church in the future.
Effort? Not just an effort. We're talking about full commitment here. We're going to begin this very Sunday, and we will be there every Sunday from now on.
That is excellent, Dave. I will be glad to see you there. What about your money, Dave?
What about it?
Have you been giving any money to the church?
Oh, no. Here it comes. This is the bottom line. How much money do you give? I knew this wasn't really God. You're a fundraiser from that church down the street, aren't you?
No, Dave. Listen, do you hear that?
What?
You have a fax coming in.
Jesus H. Christ. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to say that. Gosh darn it, I need to hurry and catch the facts. Let's see, who is this from? Real cute. It's from you, isn't it?
Yes, Dave, it is. Would you care to read it?
All the tithe of the land, whenever the seed of the land or the fruit of the trees is the Lord's. It is the holy Lord. If a man wishes to redeem any of this tithe, he shall add a fifth to it. And all the tithe of his herds, flocks, and every tenth of all animals that pass under the herdsman's staff shall be holy to the Lord. A man shall not inquire whenever it is good or bad, neither shall he exchange it. And if he exchanges it, then both it and that shall, or for which is exchanged, shall be holy. And it not be redeemed by the commandments for which the Lord commanded Moses for the people of Israel. The tithe? Isn't that like 10% of my income? I can't do that.
What do you do, Dave?
Well, you know how it is. We're just starting out and all, and we just live paycheck to paycheck. There's really nothing left over in our bank accounts at the end of the month. And my friend just got done putting his kid through college, and it said it costed him $80,000. I don't know how we have to start saving up soon, and I don't even know if we're going to get through retirement. And like I said, there's just no money at the end of the month.
How much did you pay for your new car, Dave?
My car, that little thing. Let's see, I'm pretty sure it's like $14,500. No, was it? It was $19,500. That's right. No, it was 21 grand. It was 21 grand. That's right. 21 grand. Okay, so I paid $28,900.
No wonder you have no money left at the end of the month. How about your boat, Dave?
My boat, that little fishing boat I got so I could take my son fishing. You know, picture this. My son and I, early in the morning, on that lake fishing with the crisp, clear, cool, fresh air all around us, the fog gently lifting up the water, the glorious beauty of the sun passing over the clouds in the eastern horizon. There we are, just sitting in our little fishing boat, draped over the side of our little boat.
Little boat? You call a 38-foot Sea Ray a little boat?
Yeah, you've seen it, huh? Of course you've seen it.
And Dave, how about your big screen TV? How about your CD players? One in your 4-year-old's room? Really, Dave?
Okay, I get your point. I have a lot of toys, so shoot me. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean that. But what I meant was I'm going to begin to cut back on how much I buy for myself and probably start giving some of my money to you. Wait, what am I saying? Well, I'm giving my money. I'm having a conversation with someone I can't even see, and I'm making promises to this person, and I never even done this before a minute in my life. Am I losing my mind?
Maybe you are just finding your soul. Go check your computer screen, Dave.
My computer has been a complete crash 48 hours ago. No matter what I do, I can't get it to get going again. I'll probably have to get a new one, and I'm probably going to have to get some money of course, after I give some money to the church.
Just check the computer, Dave.
What?
Read what it says, Dave.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and you shall love the Lord with your God, in all your heart and all your soul, with all your might, and all these words which I command this day shall be upon your heart, and shall teach them diligently to your children. I guess this and the facts and the thunder are what you call signs, right, God?
Signs are my specialty.
You know, I haven't been doing a very good job of loving you with all my heart, my soul, and my might. But you must love me. Who else would you go? You have all the people that need you and you need your help. But I mean, you really, man, thinking about all the money that I spent not bringing it to you, I feel really crummy about that. But that's going to change. I mean, really change. My checks will be the first one I write with no leftover for you, God. Who loves me this much? And that part of the computer screen telling your children, I'm going to start that too. Tonight, right after dinner, between the overcooked hamburgers and the undercooked pork and beans, my wife will be shocked, but I think she'll be glad too. And God, can we talk like this again? I really enjoyed this. This was really cool. I would just like to talk again.
Anytime, Dave. I'm always here and ready and anxious to listen to you. And Dave, if you need any help with those changes, well, I'm here for that too.